All right, what's up, guys? It's Monday in the shop, and I've been doing a few things. One thing that I did is I got this little guy out and tried it today. I went to Harbor Freight and bought, this is an electric planer, just a cheap tool, just to see if I, would have any need for one. If I would use it, maybe I could buy a better one later. I just never have used one, so I wanted to see what it was like. I used it on this bird's eye maple. You can see where I've been planing it, but it cleaned it up pretty good. It did look like this, and then in just a few seconds I got it down to this, which that's pretty good. I'd have to get all of that out, but for the most part it works. I've got the slabs in the shop, and I got that to I was thinking about maybe just running over the whole slab, one or two passes to kind of get up, make it a little bit smoother than what it actually is, instead of trying to hand plane that or sand it with a belt sander or something like that. So I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. So one thing that I'm thinking about is this slab from here to here is 80 inches. So that's a pretty long slab, and this is going by the fire pit. You've heard me talk about this. So really, that is actually too long. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about taking this down and cutting it, like, say 17, 18 inches, because this slab is about 2.5 inches thick. So if I cut this down to, say, 17, 18 inches, I can make a leg out of this part of the slab, and then another 17 to 18 inches for another leg, and that would leave me with about 45 inches, 44.5, 45 inches thereabout. Let's see, I'll show you where it would be. So about right in here. So if I cut off enough for 2 legs, I would still have this section for the bench, which that's 45 inches there. So it's almost 4 feet. I don't know if that looks like it on camera or not, but I would want to leave this part of the slab on there. I really like that. I would definitely clean it up a little bit and make it, just not as sharp, and clean off the edges and whatever. But what do you guys think? This is enough for, say, 3 kids or two grown adults to sit on, and then I would have enough for the legs. Now I could either cut these and have 2 different slab legs, or I could cut these, cut it right here and then cut it down the middle and have 4 legs. But this particular slab, if I were to cut this off, this section is a lot more narrow here than this part down here. So what I could do is take this slab, which would be cut here, cut it up the middle. That way I've got 2 blanks. I can make 2 square legs, 2 round legs, whatever. And then this side, or this part, I can just drop it down and have a mitered. Somebody actually recommended that, suggested that. So I might end up doing that. I'm not sure. But so I would have that for some legs, and then have this one just cut it on a 45, and then drop that down to where that looks like it's just a continuous leg or continuous slab on that one end, and then have 2 legs over here on this end. I'm trying to get away from not having a stretcher, and that's actually why I brought this hickory into the shop, is to either have stretcher material or leg material. And this was originally, I brought this in here for the legs, and so I was going to keep this slab the entire length. But man, that's 80 inches. That's going to take up a lot of ground outside. So I'm not real sure what I want to do. I'm still indecisive, and I need to be cutting this thing like today, but it's not going to happen today. So I guess I'll start cutting on it tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have my decision by tomorrow. So really, honestly, guys, what do you think? I've gotten a lot of comments so far, and I've been talking about this bench for some time now, and I really just want to get it done. I'm being really indecisive on this particular project because I really don't know what I want to do. and now that I've been putting it off for so long, now I just want to get it done. And so I would just rather just do the slab legs, because I know I could do that a lot easier, a lot faster than you know, cutting up 4 blanks, turning them, trying to splay them out and all that stuff. But splaying the legs, I'm a little bit concerned just without having any support other than the legs under it. With the slab legs, I feel like I could put a stretcher in there and, you know, it'd be a little more rigid. So, you know, I don't know. I'm really just undecided. So help me out. Let me know what you think. As far as this deal, Gary had a very good idea to where I could just cut this section out, cut that section out, and cut that section out, and have like 3 different stools. And if I ended up using the legs, or cutting this off for the legs like I was talking about for this particular bench, and keep it all the same wood species, I could take this hickory and make some legs for the for these 3 stools that I could make. And then I could make spindles for that. So a lot of choices here. And so I might could use these outside as well. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, all right guys, that's all I got for today. I'll be back tomorrow. And then I might even do some live video coming up, especially when I start actually cutting on this log or this slab. I might do some live video. All right, that's it. See you tomorrow. Later.